fun. Baby is still comfy and cozy inside, so I thought let's do another vlog. That's something I can easily manage to film, and you guys seem to really enjoy the last one. I did as well. So welcome back to our house. I am currently waiting for our groceries to be delivered. Delivery guy should be here any moment, and that way I can make myself a fresh breakfast. So I'm just gonna wait for him to arrive for a bit. Today is a quiet day at home for the most part. We have one appointment at the midwife's later today to check up on baby. I am currently 39 weeks pregnant, so we're in pretty frequent checkups at the moment, but it's probably just gonna be one of those really short, how are you feeling? I'm good, let's hear the baby's heartbeat, okay, everything's good, see you next week type of things. What else? There's a bunch of little things around the house that I just want to get done. There was a pretty intense storm raging yesterday with lots of like really big raindrops and really strong wind, and the wind is still blowing right now, but I really want to go out into the garden and see what the damage is, if there's any damage. I feel like one of my roses may have taken a hit. And then we're meeting up with some friends tonight, probably digitally, but yeah, we'll see how that pans out. But yeah, that's it for today. Until the delivery man gets here, I'm just gonna work on my crochet project for a bit. I started a little cardigan for baby. Here it is. I started this last evening. I feel like it's turning out really big, but that's okay, he's gonna grow into it. Oh, there's the delivery guy. One sec. Okay, I will get back to that crochet project later, but let's unpack the groceries. I didn't buy a lot this week. I'm just kind of, what if baby comes and we have a fridge full of fresh groceries that we won't really have time to cook with? The freezer is absolutely stuffed with freezer meals. So I decided to buy like half a week's worth of groceries. And if baby's not here by then, I'll just go to the store and buy more. First of all, I got 2 meal boxes. This is a Japanese teriyaki, like curry style dish. And this is an Italian vegetable soup with pesto. These are very popular in the Netherlands right now. It's basically just a box filled with all of the fresh ingredients that you need to make a certain dish. And then it has the recipe on the side, and it has the right amounts of everything. It's kind of like ordering off of those meal delivery services, but you can just buy it at the grocery store. You don't have to get a subscription or anything. They just sell them like this. So love those. And I got some strawberries, tempeh, some cheeses for my husband. Some vegan cream cheese for me. These little pâtés, my absolute favorite. I love those. And a vegan chicken spread. Vegan schnitzels, focaccia to go with the soup. Whole wheat bread. I got some of these buns that you can finish baking at home. I feel like those would be good to have in case I go into labor. Fresh bread does go bad really quickly, and that lasts a lot longer. So, oh, I actually got 2. Some crisps, and I got 2 kinds of little cherry tomatoes and these little peppers. I love to snack on these. Pears, soy cooking cream, almond milk. I usually get soy, but I feel like either they were out or this one. Maybe this one was on sale. That's why I bought almond milk this time. Ketchup, vegan pesto, again to go with that soup. Oregano and basil. I got some crispy fried onion. Baked beans, some toothpaste, orange juice, and that's it. So let me put all this away and make myself a breakfast with strawberries for sure. It's been so long since I've had some good fresh strawberries. Orange juice, oh, kind of hungry. Let's eat. were talking about my crochet project. Yeah, I'm making a cardigan for baby. I don't think I've actually ever made anything that wasn't an accessory or a toy. Like I've made several amigurumis, little animals and things like that. You know, obviously hats, scarves. I don't think I've ever actually made a garment. And I felt like a baby garment would be a good place to start, so I found a free pattern on Ravelry that I liked, would probably be able to understand, because that's my biggest barrier with knitting as well. I have to learn how to read patterns, because I know most of the techniques, and I mean, I've been knitting since I was a little kid, and I have a very even tension. I've got my technique down and everything. I just don't know how to do all the special things like increases, decreases, let alone things like cable knits and stuff like that. Same goes for crochet. Like I know how to do all my basic stitches, but combining them into something that has a shape is a bit of a different story. And then especially once I, you know, get a pattern and it's just all abbreviations and numbers and things, I've never really learned how to read that. So I'm slowly working on that. But this seemed like a simple enough pattern for a little baby cardigan that I think I can whip up fairly quickly. And I really like the pattern. I mean, it actually has a pattern. I've never done this before. So this is a new technique I'm learning and it's really exciting. Yeah, I just feel like it's turning out a little big, but as I was saying when the delivery guy came, is if something's too big then he'll just grow into it, so that's fine. I'm not sure about this wool that I'm using though. I hope it softens up a little bit after I wash it, because right now it seems a little stiff. This is some vintage wool that I got from my grandma that she's had for decades probably. Yeah, we'll see how that turns out. I'm really enjoying working on it anyway, and it's something to do. Oh my gosh guys, this whole maternity leave thing, I don't think it's for me, or at least the point up to when the baby's born. I'm sure after baby's born I'll be very glad to not have to work, but this waiting period leading up to the birth is just, oh, I am bored out of my mind. I've done everything I wanted to do. Like the whole house is tidy and organized. I've washed all of baby's things. I've washed his diapers several times. I can't really garden at the moment because the weather is just horrible, and also I ran out of potting soil and I can't lift those bags anymore. So if I want to garden again, I need to convince someone to go to the garden center with me and pick up some potting soil, or just soil in general, planting soil. So I've just been in the house. I don't always feel like making stuff and crafting, because you know, at some point you get pretty tired of that as well, especially when you do it as a job. So yeah, it's been interesting, or very uninteresting, let's put it that way. I really hope baby doesn't come super late. Also because if he does come super late, I will have to be induced and have a hospital birth, and I'm still very much crossing my fingers for my home birth. So we've got about 2 weeks of that left until I'm no longer allowed and I will need an induction. But yeah, still plenty of time, but I would just really like for baby to come soon. I made myself a little decaf coffee here, Robert as well. I'm not very good at making coffee. I'm a tea person through and through. But every now and then I just really like something creamy and rich. It's good, it's sweet. Just gonna sit here and crochet for a bit, I think. And once it stops raining, we can head into the garden and assess whether any damage has been done by that storm. Alrighty, let's see. This lilac fell a couple times, so we can put that back now. I don't think it's gonna be as bad as it was yesterday. Everything looks all right here. This is all still good. Here's that rose. Huh. It actually looks okay. So yesterday that whole branch was just lying on the ground and I thought it was broken, but Looking at it now, it actually looks alright. That one might just bounce back. Oh, we moved the parasol stand. Or Robert did, actually. But it is now right here, and I built the second bench, and the seating area is now finished, and yes. Oh, love the garden. Oh! That got shifted around. Oh, I hope it didn't crush any plants. Just a little bit. The trees are alright. Everything else looks fine. Okay, we're good. Not as bad as I feared. I finished the back panel and part of the front panel, but it's time for baby's checkup, so we're off to the midwife's office. Checkup's done, baby's doing well. It started raining really hard, but we ran into a friend on the way and she dropped us off at home, so that was great. I'm gonna make myself something to eat now. I think some fruits, sit down and watch my daily garden answer video. Midwife said that in order to survive this waiting period, I should plan one fun thing every day, but plan ahead so that I have something to look forward to and I don't just wake up and have to think of something to do on the day itself, which I think was a really good idea. Planning a bunch of stuff to do for the rest of the week. I'm gonna go swimming tomorrow. I still need to figure out something to do on Thursday, but Friday is my friend's day off of work, so we're gonna go to a new garden center together, which is gonna be really fun. On Saturday is my due date and I have placed a reservation at a restaurant, so Robert and I are gonna go out to dinner to celebrate the due date. You know, if I haven't given birth yet, then at least we have something special to market. I also hit an impasse with my crochet project because there's this bit where I'm supposed to decrease, but no matter what I do, when I follow the instructions, it doesn't decrease. So I'm supposed to chain 2 and then decrease, but that will always end up with the same number of stitches. I don't want to mess with the pattern too much because I don't really know what's going on, but this way I will never decrease. So I've done this row like 8 times already. Anyway, let me try and find something fun to do on Thursday. I think I might just go to the cinema on Thursday. There's a cinema in a town near me where they have this event where you watch a movie during the day and you get like tea and sweets with it, and it's just 10 euros I think for the whole thing. So that seems nice. I might go there. I'm not sure if I should buy my ticket in advance. If there's any room left, I might just try and buy a ticket on the day itself, because you know, if I do go into labor, that'd be a waste. I think I might try that. Sounds like fun. Well, I'm still not entirely sure I did it right, but we have some kind of a neck shaping. And it seems to be the right length when I compare it to the back panel, so I think we're good. That's another panel finished, and it's time for me to get dinner started. I think I'm gonna do the soup today. And then as my soup is cooking, I think I'm just gonna take a little bit of time to refresh my memory on the D&D character I'm playing tonight. We were supposed to have D&D tonight. We're playing a lot lately as we're trying to finish any running campaigns, or at least like storylines that we have going on. We always play several campaigns simultaneously. Sorry for waving that knife around. I know that looks horrible on camera. I promise I'm careful. Yeah, we always have several campaigns running at a time with our group, and we've been just trying to finish some storylines before baby gets here so that we end in a logical place. And we were actually supposed to have our final session for one of the campaigns tonight, but someone in our group got sick, so instead we're gonna play digitally and we're gonna do some Tomb of Annihilation, which we started months ago. We only played 2 times, I think, maybe once or twice. We usually play homebrew, but Tomb of Annihilation is a like ready-made campaign. So Robert's currently importing some imagery and stuff into Roll20 so we can play online, and I just kind of need to refresh my memory on what spells my character has. Tomb of Annihilation is like this meat grinder campaign where you basically go in and you know your character's gonna die, so we all have backup characters ready as well. Mine is a very stereotypical bubbly sugary sweet anime nurse with pink hair. For initially she's a cleric, and I believe all of my spells are just healing. Like I'm fully fully focused, just a healer. And she has a first aid kit that is her shield. And also try to remember what we did last time and where we were. But that's our plan for tonight. It's gonna be fun. We have had a lovely evening. I'm really glad that we got to play one way or another, because who knows how many times we'll be able to until baby gets here, and then what this will look like in general after baby's here. It's time for me to go to bed. So this is where I'm going to end today's vlog, guys. Thank you so much for joining me again. I will be back next week in any case with a scheduled video. You can look forward to that. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to stay updated on all of the other stuff that will be uploaded. Follow me on Instagram to see what's up with baby. And I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!